fellow dog haters, I would like to direct your attention once again to the awesome Facebook page called Down with Dogs, a Menace to Society.
Oh great, we have Canine Aversion who is supporting or promoting a Facebook page that may or may not be biased when it comes to its information.
I have talked about this Facebook page before. It is not getting the attention and love it needs.
Gee, I wonder why.
Or that it deserves. It is an incredible awareness-raising page.
No offense, but it's questionable at best. You know, because they, again, cherry-pick information to make it seem like all dogs are evil. And people like you who do half-ass research ends up, eating it up. Not really doing anything yourself and taking everything they say for, granted.
The owner of this page has been working overtime to provide us with examples of dog attacks on humans, dog attacks on livestock, dog attacks on pets. And while a lot of people who hate pit bulls are coming to my channel, a lot of these people are dog lovers. They want bully breeds banned, but they love other breeds of dogs, which makes no sense because other breeds are doing a lot of damage as well.
Okay, before we continue, I want you to take a second and think about the irony of that whole statement. Other breeds. And then for those who have small dogs, look at your little dog there and think of all the chaos that it would cause. Again, I have to point this out every time I do videos like this. I have 3 Chihuahuas. And they have no violence in them whatsoever. Sure, they're yappy, but that's usually when they don't know an individual. But overall, they have never attacked anyone for any reason. And I have to keep bringing up this argument. Bad dog comes from a bad owner. Or, better yet, the environment that it was raised in. Let's say you have a dog that is raised on the streets. It's not going to know any training, any human interaction, so it's going to act accordingly through its animal instincts. But if you have an animal that's guiding, or not animal, sorry, a human that's guiding it, training it, about 90% of the time you're going to have a good dog that listens to you, that won't harm the family that it's been raised with. So you need to cut this crap that all dogs need to be banned because, oh, I hate all dogs. Now, I want to point out that I know that there are certain people that hate dogs. And honestly, if you don't like dogs, okay. But when it comes to people like this, don't try to force your ideals on other people. That's only going to piss them off. And give them more reason to call you out on your bullshit.
They are all dangerous.
Lady, you're an idiot.
And that is what this Facebook page clearly showcases. Look at this, right? Well, it wasn't a pit bull, it was a mastiff, as if that makes it okay. All breeds are seriously attacking people, putting people in the hospital, and killing people.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
From mastiffs to Rottweilers to German Shepherds to Labradors, Golden Retrievers, Jack Russell Terriers, Akitas, Poodles, Chihuahuas.
You are made of stupid.
It goes on and on and on and on. So it is illogical to only want bully breeds banned because other dogs are doing the same things pit bulls do. Pit bulls are doing the most damage by far. That is true. But other breeds are still dangerous. They are a menace to our society.
Okay, so as a menace to society, what do you want us to just ban them from society? Do you want us to remove them from the cities, from the towns? Okay. let's put your logic into perspective. Let's say something else comes along when it comes to, the harm of mankind. People getting hit by cars. Drunk drivers. Should we ban cars because, they can harm people if people are reckless? In fact, now that I think about it, the people who are reckless drivers, why don't we ban them? Does that make any sense? I mean, yeah, they would probably go back to jail, or they would go to jail, but at some point they're released. And they, let's say for instance, continue to be a reckless driver. So, do we just ban them from society? Ban them out of our country because they can't learn to, drive properly? What about people who do drugs? I mean, people under the influence could, cause harm to somebody. Should we ban them from society too? What about other animals? I'm sorry, but at this point, in this day and age, especially with dogs not only being helpful in society, but also taking certain roles to help, individuals who suffer from either mental health or physical health, there is no way that people are going to, remove dogs from society, since through history they have been a huge part of our society. So at this point, and no offense to people who hate dogs, I'm just, speaking against what this person is saying. You need to stop being so sensitive. And I know that sounds harsh for me to say, but you need to stop being oversensitive and stop giving false information. Because not all dogs, again, are going to go on a rampage and kill humanity. At this point, you are just lying to people. Now, once again, I know that there's certain people that don't like dogs. Hell, even afraid of them. I understand that. And for those who, say that they, don't like dogs, or they don't like a certain animal, to each his own. I've grown up with dogs all my life. I've learned how to deal with them. And in a sense, I have that sort of respect for my animals, and I treat them right. They wouldn't harm anyone. So, again, I do, for those people who've had bad experiences from dogs before, I apologize. What I won't apologize for, though, is, calling people out like this that give false information. I can understand if you don't like dogs, but don't try to shame people for liking dogs, and don't try to act as if they are the end-all, be-all evil of the world. Because when it comes down to it, they're not. They truly aren't. Alright, I'm done with this lady's stupidity. Thank you guys for watching. Truly appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you guys can, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you guys want to watch me play video games, here is the first episode of The Last of Us. And I'm going to say this right off the bat. To those people who saw part 2 first, I apologize. For some reason, YouTube fucked up my scheduling for premieres. So, with that being said, I do apologize, but here's part 1, as well as part 2 is up already. Part 3 should be coming up pretty soon, as well as part 4. With that being said, this is Rob of Novakast signing off. Have a good one, and take care.